Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. We've got a follow-up to some news that I've already commented on yesterday, and that's Sarah Pochin. I keep saying Pochin. Starmer himself now has weighed in on the issue because, of course, he has. He can't help himself. She, of course, spoke the truth, was then forced to apologise for speaking the truth. That in itself has kicked off a lot of people saying she should never, and including me, she should never have apologised because the truth is the truth. The truth is absolute. And it's been shown and proven that non-whites are massively overrepresented on television. There's no doubting it. But, and particularly in adverts, as she was highlighting. But Starmer says, oh, no. His words are, it's shocking racism. It's not. It's not racism. It is not racism. Pointing out a fact is not racism. She didn't say that it's a bad thing. She pointed out that it happens. And he said that it's the sort of thing that will tear our country apart. No, socialism will tear our country apart. You know, these fascists that's running this country will tear our country apart. And he says it tells you everything about reform. It tells you nothing about reform, except that they tell the truth, that they're willing to face the consequences of telling the truth. He says, and Nigel Farage has some questions to ask. You've got some questions to ask, you bastard. Either he knows, either he doesn't consider it racist, which it isn't, which I think is shocking, but you would, or it is in itself, does think this, and it shows absolutely no leadership. Well, you've got no leadership because nobody follows you, you fat wanker. Keir Starmer's a wanker, is what's ruminating around this country. And yes, when you speak the truth, fascists like Starmer don't like it. Now, clearly, the wonks around him think that Starmer should double down and keep calling reform racist because, yay, calling people racist really wins the argument. No, calling people racist is what you do to shut down a conversation because you don't want to have the conversation. That's fascism because you're trying to control speech. And yes, I know we're going to get all those arseholes, and they are truly arseholes, that come out and say, oh, but fascism is a right-wing thing. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. National Socialism. Give you the clue in the name, right? Because what did the Nazis do? They took control of the press, like our government is doing. They shut down conversations, like our government is doing. They wanted state control of industry, like our government is doing with the Employment Rights Bill. They wanted state control of money, which they're trying to do with the digital ID and the controls. No. All these things are very much left of centre. Very left of centre. But you know why this all of a sudden became, oh, it must be right? It's because all these academics in the universities suddenly realised that the shite they were pushing was a bit too near the knuckle to the Nazi Party. Because all these lefties want exactly what the Nazis wanted. State control, control of this, control of that, control of the people. Give everyone a number. But they couldn't have that. Oh my God, we're lefties and that's what the lefties have been doing. So we'll pretend it's the right. And so all these academics watching all the Jews burning after the Second World War, watching all the starving people coming out of concentration camps went, oh no. So what we'll do is we'll pretend it's the right wing and we'll call it the right wing and call fascism right wing. But it isn't. Is it? It's left wing. And that's what happens when you get left wing and they want to shut down conversations because they don't like what people are saying. Well, the fact is that they are, and there has been studies shown. Even the BBC commissioned a report which it then attempted to bury that showed that black people on television are overrepresented 9 times more than in society. Good luck. Good luck trying to spin your way out of the truth. Because the one thing you can't do with the truth is call it lies. Facts is facts. And facts ain't racist. Facts just are. Thanks a lot.